So in today's video, I got you guys with the top 5 assault rifles in Season 4 of Warzone. Now, we all know Warzone's dominated by Vanguard weapons right now, but there's actually a few Modern Warfare and Cold War guns that still compete in the meta. So in this video, I got you with the 5 best assault rifles with gameplay so you know exactly what you're getting, and you can see just how good these builds are before you use them. Now guys, if this video helps you out, make sure you like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss one of these banger videos. And comment down below, what's your favorite assault rifle to use in Warzone right now? Now guys, I don't want to waste too much time, so let's get right into it, man. Let's go. Alright, so coming in at number 5, we have the AK-47 from Cold War. Now, there was talk about this AK-47 getting nerfed, but the only thing they nerfed about it was the recoil, and it's actually not that bad of a nerf. This AK still hits like a truck, and it's still really good on all 3 maps. So in this AK build, we're going to put on the groove suppressor, the 20-inch Spetsnaz RPK barrel. We're going to put it on the 3x scope. For the grip, we're going to put on Spetsnaz grip, and for the ammo, we can put on 45 round. Now, you can rock 60 round, but the 45 round just aims in a little bit faster, and I like a fast ADS speed. But by all means, if you want the 60 round mag, put on the 60 round mag. Now this AK is definitely by far my favorite Cold War AR to use. It has such a good damage. It doesn't have that much range, so I recommend using it on Rebirth and Fortune's Keep. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really play Caldera, so I don't know how good it is on Caldera, because I know Caldera has longer range gunfights, and honestly I don't know if the AK is that good at that range, but I know for a fact on Rebirth and Fortune's Keep the AK is beaming on both those maps. Now the AK is definitely one of the better assault rifles, but I think the next 4 on this list are definitely a lot better than the AK. So coming in at number 4, we have the Cooper Carbine. Now the Cooper Carbine just got buffed when Season 4 started, and the Cooper was already good before the update, and now it's just even that much better. So on the Cooper, we're going to put on the MX silencer, the 22-inch custom barrel, the SVT scope. For the stock, I use the ragdoll stock for the plus movement speed. If you're having trouble with the recoil, you can put on the weighted stock, but I recommend the ragdoll stock because this gun honestly doesn't really have that much recoil anyway. But if you're having trouble with the recoil, put on the weighted. For the underbarrel, we put on the 1941 hand stop. For the magazine, rock the 60 round. Ammo type, use lengthened. For the rear grip, we're going to put on polymer. And for perk 1, use tight grip. And perk 2, use on hand for that plus ADS speed. Now this Cooper has next to no recoil. It has a very fast fire rate, a very fast TTK, very good range, and even the movement is pretty good with this build. You aim in super fast, and it's overall just a really good gun for aggressive players. I think as long as they don't nerf this gun, the Cooper can very well be up next in the meta. Now coming in at number 3, we have the M13. Now I know the M13 gets a lot of hate, I know, but man, you gotta trust me, this M13 is actually disgusting. I'm not gonna lie, I was one of those M13 haters. I didn't really like this gun during the Modern Warfare days of Warzone, but right now the M13 is so good on Warzone, and you definitely need to be running it in the rotation. So on the M13, we're gonna rock the monolithic suppressor, the Tempest marksman barrel, the VLK scope, and for the underbarrel, you can either use the Merc foregrip or the Commando foregrip. Honestly, they feel kind of the same to me, but I personally like the Commando foregrip. And for the magazine, use the 60 round. Now this M13 is so good. It has next to no recoil. It has a very fast TTK due to the high fire rate. Now due to the high fire rate, you do run out of ammo fairly quickly, but honestly it doesn't matter. This gun fries opponents. The M13 is definitely the best out of all Modern Warfare ARs right now, and if you like the OG guns, this is definitely the one you want to use. Now coming in at number 2, we have the KG M40. Now the KG M40 has no recoil, and I'm not even capping, it literally has no recoil. If you're all about no recoil and high accuracy guns, the KG is definitely the one for you. And I promise you, if they don't nerf this gun and they do nerf the NZ, this gun is next up in the meta. Now to get no recoil on this KG M40, we're gonna put on the MX silencer, the 720mm shrouded barrel, of course the SVT scope. We're gonna put on the VDD 22 gram padded stock. The underbarrel, use the 1941 hand stop. For the magazine, use the 60 round. The ammo type, use lengthened. For the rear grip, use polymer grip. And perk 1, use tight grip. And perk 2, use on hand. I mean, it already competes. It's already the second best assault rifle in the game, and we all know why it's number 2. The NZ is just so overpowered, but we'll get to the NZ later. The KG is so good and it's so slept on. I hardly ever see anyone using this weapon. Now I'm telling you, this KG M40 has no recoil and it beams across the map. It's definitely a top 2 option on any map that you're playing. Caldera, Rebirth, Fortune's Keep, it doesn't matter. This gun can do it all. This gun is a little bit slow, but that's what you have your SMG for. And I'm not gonna lie, this gun is kind of ugly, but it does beam on Warzone, I promise you. Now in the number 1 spot, you guessed it, it's the NZ41. I think we all know the NZ41 is dominating Warzone right now, and to no surprise, it's one of the easiest guns to use. It has high damage, very low recoil, it has a lot of range, and it's very easy to use. So to get that meta build on the NZ41, we're gonna put on the MX silencer, we're gonna put on the Orb Weaver 360 barrel, of course use the SVT scope. For the stock, use the Orb Weaver E-Pack. For the underbarrel, use the 1941 hand stop. For the magazine, use the 50 round mag. For the ammo type, use lengthened. For the rear grip, use stippled grip. And perk 1, use brace, and perk 2, use on hand. Now to no surprise, the NZ41 is definitely the best gun to use right now. However, there is a mid-season update next week on July 27th, and I'm like 99.9% sure that this gun is getting nerfed. So have fun with it while you can, because honestly, this gun's so overpowered, and if they don't nerf it, people are gonna riot. Now guys, I hope this video helped you out, and if it did, drop a like down below and subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss one of these banger videos. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Take it easy.